KERRY Van der JAGT last updated 0500 September 18, 2017. Lyon is known for its commanding Renaissance and Roman architecture, but it has a softer, more creative side. As I step onto the footpath, I'm almost bowled over by a quartet of men trying to recreate one of Lyon's painted walls, a fresco of people strolling along the busy Rue de la Martiniere. Like the Beatles' Abbey Road cover, the mural draws bystanders in, begging them to become a part of the artwork and, in turn, the city's history. Unlike other street art, Lyon's walls depict residents going about the daily activities, everything from a young pregnant woman heading to violin practice, to a scarf-clad grandmother pulling a shopping cart. Painted in trompe-l'oeil style, a whimsical technique that creates an optical illusion of depth, the city is full of these tricks of the eye. Each portrait represents a real person, our local guide Annabelle says. The painted presence brings truth and tenderness to our city. Merdeka-Nuts 1987 in the Croix-Rousse district of Lyon. The mural is one of 150 realistic paintings in the city, created by Site Creation. Painted in collaboration with Site Creation, a movement launched by a Lyonnais artists cooperative in 1978, Lyon now boasts 150 murals. As well as ordinary locals, the walls also depict our famous chefs, soccer players, scientists and filmmakers, says Annabelle, pointing to a mural of the Lumiere brothers, local lads who pioneered film screening in 1895. Read more. World's biggest cruise ship set sail from France. France Cruise Van Gogh's playground cruising the world with Viking River Cruise. Lyon marks the geographical midway point of our 11-day Burgundy and Provence cruise aboard the 128-passenger Avalon Poetry 2. A luxury river cruise ship launched in 2014, part of Avalon Waterways fleet. Finding the open-air gallery is as delightful as it is unexpected. Enjoy the delights of an 11-day Burgundy and Provence cruise on board the 128-passenger Avalon Poetry 2, a luxury river cruise ship. We had started with a coach tour for an orientation lap of the city, taking in Lyon's minim version of an Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and the historic silk-weaving district, before striking out on foot. Without Annabelle's insights, I might not have picked up on Lyon's dual personality, said to be a product of its position at the confluence of the Rhône and Saône rivers. Where the Rhône is strong and masculine, the Saône is feminine and pretty, Annabelle says. This gives our city two separate identities. Known for its commanding Renaissance and Roman architecture, Lyon has long had a softer, more creative side. From its heady silk-weaving days, the birth of cinema in the late 19th century, its rise as France's gastronomic capital, and, in 2008, its listing as a UNESCO City of Media Arts. The spaceship-like Musée des Confluences and other edgy architectural statements are revitalizing Lyon. Today, Lyon is taking its characteristic art de vivre or art of living to a new, contemporary level with the revitalization of waterside districts such as Le Confluence, heralded by the spaceship-like Musée des Confluences and edgy architectural statements replacing industrial wastelands. A year-long calendar of cultural events includes musical concerts at the Roman Theatre, a winter festival of lights, and the Lyon Film Festival. The painting of the Lumiere brothers is part of a 7-story mural, Fresque des Lyonnais, showing 31 famous people from Lyon. While superchef Paul Bocuse appears to stand at the doorway of a restaurant, the author of The Little Prince, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, leans against a balcony alongside his golden-haired child. At street level, literary columnist Bernard Pivot steps out from a Gilbert Joseph bookshop. The movement began as a way of bringing pride and beauty to poorer parts of the city, Annabelle says. Today, Site Creation raises money through private partners, grants and subsidies. We cross a bridge over the Saône, finding ourselves in the tangle of the Old Town, where Annabelle points out her favorite sweet shop, St. Jean de Lices, and the nearby Museum of Miniatures and Cinema. There's a breeze coming from the river and the aroma of fresh waffles wafts from every corner, while on all sides hunchbacked buildings lean towards each other like gossiping friends. Annabelle pushes on a door, all arched sandstone and peeling paintwork. At first I assume it's another trompe-l'oeil painting, until the door creaks open and we step inside a dark corridor. Known as traboules, hundreds of secret covered passages are woven through the Old Town, remnants of the days when silkwork is needed to make the way to the riverside markets. While some are down-to-earth and homely, others are grand, boasting ornate staircases and chandeliers. There is more to these passageways than meets the eye, says Isabel, a statement that could represent Lyon as a whole. More information: France.fr getting there. Cathay Pacific via Hong Kong to key European gateways, including arrival and departure points for Avalon Waterways cruises. See cathaypacific.co.uk. Cruising the Avalon Waterways 11-day itinerary between Côte d'Azur and Paris starts at $5,586 a person, twin share in a deluxe stateroom lower deck, including 1 night on the Côte d'Azur, a 7-night cruise on the Rhône and Saône rivers, and 2 nights in Paris. A 3-hour sightseeing tour of Lyon is included. See avalonwaterways.co.uk. The writer was a guest of Avalon Waterways. Traveller.com.au staff.